Hello glorious lovers, welcome to my channel. In today's tutorial we are going to learn how to make this beautiful fan headband. If you are new to this channel, please do well to subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. Happy viewing. Let's go to the tutorial room. So let's start our tutorial on our headband design. The materials that will be needed for this tutorial are my glue gun, soldering iron, scissors, measuring tape, needle and matching thread, our headband. Now the fabric we are going to use is ashoke. Ashoke is a native fabric that is used for a tie. So the measurements for the ashoke, for the thing we are going to use to line our headband, 20 inches in one place is 20 inches. So for the rows on our headband, 40 inches in two places. This is the 40 inches in two places. These are just the materials that will be needed for our rose design. So the first thing we are going to work on is our rose design. That's the first thing we are going to work on, is the 40 inches. That's the 40 inches. So the first thing to do with our rose design is to take this side to the sewing machine and sew it down. When I'm done sewing, I'll come and demonstrate what we are going to do to this ashoke to form our rose design. So I'm done stitching the edges of our 40 inches. Now I told us this 40 inches is in two, so I've done stitching the edge of both of them. So the next thing to do now is to measure out, turn the right side. You know, it now has the wrong side and the right side. The wrong side is where you have your stitch showing, but the right side is where the stitch is not showing. So you have the right side facing you like this. Then you take your measuring tape. Measure out 20 inches. Measure out 20 inches like this. Measure out 20 inches and use your chalk to mark it out. In fact, roll it down. So this is our 20 inches from there. So now we go to the other end. That is where we are going to start our rose fan from. It's the other end there. So what we are going to do now is to pleat. Just watch what I'm doing. You form as many pleats as you can form. The most important thing is for the mouth to be equal. Pleats like this, you can stop anywhere, but this is where our pleat is going to stop. So you start like this. making sure that the mouth is equal. Start like this. Continue rolling. You start rolling. You continue rolling. Make sure you are using your thumb and the other finger to adjust it, to lay it so that it will be in place. Continue rolling like that. So it's okay like this so that our needle and thread can penetrate. So the next thing you do is to take your needle and thread. Make sure you are using a long needle. It's preferably to use a long needle. So you put your needle inside in order to stitch together where we have rolled. So I've tagged that place. I'll continue with my pleats. Continue pleating it and turning it around. Once you pleat, you tack. So you see, this is what I'm doing. You are just rolling till we get to this place. So continue forming the pleats. If this, you can see this pleat is almost finished, I will form it again. I'll form another one again. I'll form it and continue with my pleats. If this place is getting big, you fold it into two like this and form another pleat there. As you are pleating, you are rolling. As you are pleating, you are rolling, and you tack it down. See, the pleat is scattered there. I will form another pleat here. Hold this one, then form another one here again. Another one here, then form another one here. So that is how I'll continue. As you are forming the pleats, you are rolling. This is our front. So even if I thought your needle is going to come out, don't let it come out in front. Let it come out from the back. As you are watching this video, please don't forget to subscribe if you are new to this channel, and make sure you comment. Please comment in order for me to know you are always there. To encourage, just put your comment in the comment section. It's very, very important. At least let me know that somebody is out there that appreciates what I'm doing. It's always very good when somebody is giving out knowledge, you appreciate the person. So you can see how it is. So the next thing now, we are not forming the pleat again, we are forming fan from this 20 inches. So we start forming our fan. The first one. So the fan is already formed with the way it is. So you just take it. The next one is longer. Take it like that. As you are taking it, it's forming. This place too is forming round. What you are taking from here is affecting this place too. So just take like 3, because you are just doing it for the first time. These 3 you have taken now, you can use pin to hold it down so that you tack it. Just use pin to hold it down somewhere like this. So you tack it from the back. No matter where your thread is, you make sure you take it to that place and tack it. So I'm done tacking everything together to make sure everything is secure together. So I've removed my needle. It's just to knot it finally now. So I'm done with the first one. If you don't understand it when you watch it the first time, you can watch it again. Watch it again. Take anything and use it to practice it. You will get it. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to go offline and do the second one. Remember, this 40 inches is in 2 places. So I will go off the camera now. You see the finished look. I'm done with it. So I will go off camera now and do the second one, then come back to show us what I've done. So I'm done making the 2 fan roses. I'm done making the 2. So these are the 2. You can see how it is. Very beautiful. So the next thing is to put them aside and work on our headband. So I'll take my 20 inches that is meant for our headband to wrap it. So that is what I'll take now. So I'll take my tape rule. On our 20 inches, you measure out 2 inches. You know, this is ashoke. Every ashoke has only one width. Is the length that I'm saying 20 inches. So the width now is what I want to divide into 2 inches. 2 inches, 2 inches. So for this is just this, the width is 6 inches. To do now is our soldering iron. So once our soldering iron is hot, you first of all use it for this frail end. We are not going to sew this end. We are just going to use the soldering iron to bring it out. If anytime you are working with ashoke and you don't want to sew the edge, you can use your soldering iron to bring it out. So we are just going to trim off this frail edge. So I'm done using the iron to bring out the 3 pieces, 2 inches each, 2 inches for the width and 20 inches for the length. From one of the fabric I brought out, I cut off 1.5 inch in 2 places, 1.5 inch in 2 places. So I'm going to keep one of these 3 things I cut out. So I'm going to use 2 for our headband. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to bring our glue gun. I already plug it, so it's to bring our glue gun out. So the 1.5 inch is to cover this place, so that's why I cut 1.5 inch in 2 places. So this is what I'm going to do with the 1.5 inch. Make sure it's equal in 2 places. So I'm done fixing covering both ends. So now the next thing to do now is to start wrapping our 2 inches on the headband. Slant it up. You wrap it in a slanting position. You can see the way I bend it. So wrap it in a slanting position. No matter what is giving you, just slant it. Just make sure you slant it like this. Let it come slanting like this. So henceforth, I'll be putting my gum at the back. I don't want to gum the up. So I'm done wrapping the ashoke on our headband. This is how it will look like. Let it be slant. As you are working on it, make sure it's slant. So the next thing we are going to do is to place our fan rows on our headband. That's the next thing. Now placing it depends on you, how you want to place it. But for the sake of this tutorial, this is how I'm going to place it. So I'm going to use my glue gun to gum it on it. So I'll take my pin and pin it down first, because if you are not careful, this glue gun can do wonders to the work you have been doing. So you pin it down and take your time to so the first thing I did was to pin down this side. So this side standing like this. Even this is beautiful on its own. So next thing I want to do now is to put this one too beside it. But I'll take this to the back because I want the beauty of this place to show. I'll take it to the back of it. We'll put this together and pin it down. So I'll use needle and thread to just tack this place down. So this is how it's going to look like. You can see how beautiful it is. So I'll use my glue gun to just exactly like this, or you can use your needle and thread. If you know how to tack very well, you can tack down with your needle and thread. So it will be neat. If you tack down with your needle and thread too, it will be neat. So I will use my glue gun to put it down. For me, I want to use my glue gun and place it on the mannequin to come back and show us the final look. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if you are new. Make sure you comment, let me know how you feel about this tutorial, and make sure you click the like button to show that you appreciate this tutorial. Thank you. God bless you. May the Lord bless the work of your hand in Jesus' name. So this is the final look of our rose fan headband. So I decided to make it 3 because I want it to be more full. So I made one more to join the 2 I did in the tutorial. The last one I made it 30 inches. It's only 30 inches. That is why it's not as big as the other 2. So I just wanted something to make it bigger. So that's why it's like this. And I decided to embellish it with my rhinestone. So you can embellish yours with anything you want. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Make sure you practice it. You can send yours to me on my WhatsApp number that is displayed in the screen. God bless you. Thank you. See you in my next video. Bye.